So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flow in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. A nice sequence of passes, this. He's played it back. And he whips in across. Seedorf. And now the breakaway. Vieira. Great defending, strong and determined. Always onto this. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Cleared without complication. Vieira. Thuram did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Played in with purpose. Showing good feet. That's a sharp pass. He won't be happy with that one. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic out to the right. Lahm plays it in. He's there to get rid.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Oh no, that was never going to make it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Alexander-Arnold goes sliding in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, there's the clearance. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Carlos. Nicely intercepted. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that has been clubbed away. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Half an hour played now. Pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold. He's being urged to shoot. Messi. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. There's the shot! And they've got rid. Cross in, looks like a good one. So what can they make of this? Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Xavi Alonso. Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
Vieira. Out to the left it goes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's through, now is he in? Rijkaard. And it's Lahm. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're quick to get it back. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Seedorf. Now it's Rui Costa. That's a cute ball. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Ibrahimovic is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Tries from a long way out. And no one is overly concerned about that.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back on the ball again. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Played into space. It's played through for him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. Knocks it into space. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! It's in! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Ibrahimovic.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Seedorf. Vão dar o
That
seu
defending is
lugar.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Número 14. Número 66.
That'll be a throw.
Número 5. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Bellingham. Thuram is onto it in a flash. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Tries to play it through. That's been cut out, well played. Czech getting this one clear. Now it's Thuram. Thuram! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rijkaard getting this one clear.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ronaldinho receives it in a good position here. Xavi Alonso. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's found the way through. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
There's the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Good read, needed to be. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. That's good play. And this is Cruyff. And the shot! And he hits the net. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Milan. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. He's picked his shot at goal! Goal! Benfica! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Bullet! And he's there to clear it. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Messi. Great vision. Oh, well played. And that has been cleared. Mendes has been caught there, it's a foul. Pinches it off him.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
What a throw in. Lam. Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Benfica looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Alonso. Seedorf goes sliding in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Vieira. Aimed beyond the defence. Caceres kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Messi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Benfica go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
There's the crossfield ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Just eases him off the ball. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. So we've reached the hour mark. Strokes it back.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's going to go a long way. Deftly away. Milan have it back and can go again. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. It's Ibrahimovic!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Well, there's the clearance.
Benfica clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Knocks it into space. And shifted it to the flank. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Defending of the desperate variety. Showing good feet. And here's Hullet. And it's Xabi Alonso. Shot, surely! And that is wildly off target.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substituição para o Benfica.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Ibrahimovic. Número 10.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Van der Sar getting this one clear.
Vieira. Número 21. Sidorf.
Van Basten
Vão dar os seus lugares a...
tries to play it through. Oh, important
14.
interception.
Número 33.
Danger averted for now.
Bale.
And he's decided to go for it.
Yaya Touré. Número 5. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Many thanks to Jim, and with So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. And they can counter here. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi is herring after that one and claimed it back swiftly. Vieira. And here's Mbappe.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Caceres. And this is Hullet. And it's Xabi Alonso. And this is Neymar. No way through, so back it comes. And this is Hullet. Shoots! Goal! Milan!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Benfica finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Xabi Alonso. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hullet. Vieira. Nicely spread. Showing great feet there. In towards the back stick. Cleared without hesitation.
Milan really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Alexander-Arnold clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Oh, this looks sharp.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neymar. Roberto Carlos.
Well, from experience...
Tries a shot! Just off target.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Climbs up big! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful.
Goes for a shot! That's another chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bullet! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Benfica are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Xavi Alonso. He shifted it to the flank. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Vieira gets rid without sophistication. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Thuram wins the duel this time. Vieira. And that has been cleared. Some good work on the right flank here, showing good feet.
2 minutos de compensação.
And it's Vieira. Threads one in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And that was very necessary. And now they can clear their lines. And he's let fly! And how did he not make it 4?
No, it's a fair...
And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Caros espectadores, podem acompanhar este jogo em direto na frequência da rádio do clube. Substituição para o Benfica. Número 11.
That gets things going for the second half.
Número 22.
Benfica changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Corner number 2 then. Oh, brilliant save! Ibrahimovic. Benfica do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
There will be a throw-in. Xabi Alonso thinks about the shot. Now this... Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Seedorf. And here's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. Messi has it out wide and in space. And that has been knocked clear. Ibrahimovic. And it's Seedorf.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
No way through there. Looking for options for movement. Dembele under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. There's the crossfield ball. Can he get it through? And that's played in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the keeper's got it again. Roberto Carlos. Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos. Plays it across. Punched away. Benfica perhaps contemplating their next change here. And the pass is intercepted. Nuno Mendes. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nice bit of trickery, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Check clears. Out of play for a throw. Shot, surely! Lahm plays it short. Played in by Seedorf. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Dembele is behind this one. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. And this is real chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
This their second corner of the game. Neymar can get it clear. Seedorf. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! He's kicked it out just.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
So, third corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Roberto Carlos. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Xabi Alonso. And the finish! Goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Takes a shot. It's in. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's found a way through. There's the delivery. Terrific header. It's in. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the...
He gets big! Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Van Dijk is there to clear. And he can clear it away. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Ibrahimovic, he's got away. He's having a shot! It's there! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it.
And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The support, terrific header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Nicely shaped cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A corner it is then.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Dembele clears. And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Now he's off and running. Mbappe. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he plays one through. And he's on his way! He's found some space. In comes the corner. And he's had a hit! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that. Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Maldini. Out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Nicely weighted ball. Played it again. Cech claims it without any fuss. And it's Ibrahimovic. And he shoots! Goal! Benfica! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Alexander-Arnold, and he whips in across.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
That's a good ball out wide. Well, nicely intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Chance! That's another chance! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Deftly away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Played out wide, and it's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hullet. Alexander-Arnold. He's on it, can he get away? Maldini gets it away. And they're back on the ball again. And they've got rid. Xabi Alonso. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Neymar! Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Roberto Carlos still... Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
He can get that clear. That has been cut short. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Benfica ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. Alonso. And it's played it. Climbs up big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. No, again there's no way through. Vieira. Roberto Carlos. That's a super give and go. There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nuno Mendes. Bullet. Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Takes a shot! Seedorf. Benfica with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. And it's Lahm. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Benfica have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he's surging through. Oh, that's superb. And that has been clubbed away. That'll be a throw.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 20, Ibrahimovic. Número 10,
Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Thuram clears it away.
Vão dar os seus lugares
And it's Vieira.
Número 12, número 14.
He's in a great position here. Turns and goes back. Good read, needed to be. Benfica perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Haaland. That's a decent clearance. Thuram threads one in. Great work on the overlap. Thuram tries to clear. And he's taking no chances there. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Ball played for Dembele. Stood up well to him there. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Haaland. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And he's only too happy to take that back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Dembele. Bellingham. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Van Dijk with the clearance. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Benfica have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Maldini gets good distance on it. Played out to the right. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he welcomes it in. And he's away. Big chance! Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substituição para o Benfica.
Corner number 2 then.
Vieira, número 22. Vão dar os seus lugares a...
Keeper's dealt with that. Played in deep. Bale! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Haaland, great defending, strong and determined. Gets a good foot in there, and it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
And he's there to get it away. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And he thumps it clear. And that will be the final act. Benfica are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Benfica definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.